Welcome to another Airdrops video. Today we're going to be covering some updates about the things that have been happening. So let's get started today. We got some news, some things that I really want to cover. So first of all, we have the meme coin of EdgeX. So if you know, EdgeX is a trading platform that will take a snapshot in about 20 days. And they will be launching a meme coin inside of EdgeX that it's called Maru. As you can see on screen right now, 70% of that will be given as airdrop to the community in multiple rounds. 10% will be given probably to the team and contributors, and 20% will be liquidity. So that is happening very soon, and you should be excited for it because it's actually going to be happening. If you're a content creator, you can also join their campaign, their social campaign, where you could get part of the EdgeX meme allocation, Maru, NFTs, and $500,000 in USDT spread across all of the creators. So you can go inside EdgeX Twitter to take a closer look. Right now what I'm doing is I'm putting trades on EdgeX because I want to take part in their campaign and in their airdrop, and I firmly believe this is going to be a very solid platform. More on that later on. You can find it on my airdrop website and the airdrop Excel, which you can see on DEX's here tab, and you go to EdgeX. You should absolutely farm EdgeX in my opinion. I think it's going to be a very solid token generation event, a very solid platform. It's very big on Korea. They're doing a tremendous job. They have some fees, of course, but the idea here is that you exchange fees for points, which will give you tokens. So the final countdown for the open season is beginning right now. On November 5th, they announced a 4-week, snapshot to be taken. So you got another about 20 days. You don't have a lot of time. That's all I can say at the moment. This project, this platform is arguably the second biggest perpetual in terms of revenue and one of the biggest ones in terms of volume. If you check here the numbers, EdgeX is fourth behind Aster, which is going to fall in my opinion. You got Hyperliquid and Lighter only on top of it. If we click on revenue, EdgeX is making so much money. Like, I'm so bullish on them just because they're making so much money. Like, this platform is a money maker. And if you extrapolate, they could be making so much money. They make 10 million every single week, and this value has been growing in October and seems to continue a sustained run inside November. So if we look at it monthly, the green line is their revenue, the yellow line is their volume, and we can see a continuous growth over the past few months. And you got another 20 days to farm it. I think this is going to be a very solid airdrop and essentially a very solid token launched by them. You could potentially also get part of the Maru allocation, so I'm very big on it. If you see my portfolio, I have already done $1 million in volume, guys. So I continuously farm it, and what I see through my points and specifically earn, I can show you here that not a lot of you people have joined it. So I can tell you that even in this community where we're all farming perpetual airdrops, literally you're not farming it. Like, most people are not farming it. I have done more volume than all of my team combined. I actually have done 2 times the volume, 2.5 times the volume of 30 people inside my team. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm very happy to continuously farm it till they tokenize, they drop their meme, they do their spot market, they build the whole chain on top of this perpetual, and they have tremendous growth, and this is going to be a tremendous airdrop. At least fundamentally, this is going to be a great token. If we check the other perpetuals, because I want to give you a little bit of a comparison, today's video is mostly about EdgeX because that's the main thing that is happening. If we check Aster and we check their revenue, we cannot actually check it here, but we can check their fees, which can give us a little bit of an understanding of what goes on. If we check the monthly fees of Aster, they're pretty much at the same level. Let's go with weekly. So Aster is making 15 million, 13 to 15 million every single week, while they have a lot more volume. And if you check the Aster token price right now, Aster is doing a very good job, $1.7. They have a very small campaign going on right now, and they have an 8 billion fully diluted valuation. So according to these rankings, EdgeX should be at least a 6 billion fully diluted valuation coin, if we compare with Aster, of course, right? So that's a very solid ranking. Now if we compare with Lighter, Lighter is literally making about 1 million in revenue every single day, and that's about 50% less than what EdgeX is making. So if people value Lighter as a 4 to 8 billion fully diluted valuation per perpetual, well, EdgeX should be somewhere around there, just due to the fundamentals. It's making money, guys. And if we check Hyperliquid, let's put revenue here, let's put weekly. The revenue of Hyperliquid is about 2.5 times more than what EdgeX is making. And of course, Hyperliquid is a chain. They have the EVM side. They're an established token. They have done loads of buybacks. So let's see. Let's do Hype token price. Let's see where Hyperliquid is at the moment. So their fully diluted valuation is at about 40 billion. So fundamentally, EdgeX should launch at a minimum of 4 billion fully diluted valuation. If we go to my airdrop website, go to EdgeX and put 4 billion fully diluted valuation, one EdgeX points at 20% airdrop is going to be worth $123. At 2 fully diluted valuation, it's going to be worth about $60. I should probably get about 10 EdgeX points till then. And again, it's just 20% airdrop. This is like $600. But my expectation is that this is going to be 5 billion fully diluted valuation, and I will get about 12 points of EdgeX. So I'm expecting about $2,000. Now, if I open Excalibur, where I have shown you my exact strategy, I have shown you that I expect from EdgeX about 3x returns on my funds and about, $750. Of course, I have invested more. I have invested about $600. So it looks like it's going to do exactly what I expect it to do. And we will have to wait and see. If they go for a 30% airdrop, this jumps up massively. If they do a 6 billion, 8 billion fully diluted valuation, which is a little bit harder, it also pumps out more. But it's obvious that this is a platform that is significantly underfarmed with about 10,000 farmers. And also it's very, very solid. They have a lot of funds which they can invest in buybacks. Like if they drop, circulating 40% of their token, they could literally do very significant buybacks. So let's wait and see. I'm very bullish on it. It's a very solid platform. They also have a very good TVL, 236 million, and this is growing. So I firmly expect a lot of people to start farming it even more. I think this is one of the biggest targets due to also the deadline. So that's what I mainly do. I do EdgeX and Lighter. Both of these will tokenize inside December this year. So every money I get, I will flip over to Pacifica, Based, Paradex, Bullpen, and Extended. The money that I spend right now on Lighter will go into Based. The money I spend right now on EdgeX will go into Paradex. When Based on January tokenizes and Paradex on January tokenizes, I will flip all of these to Bullpen. All of the links for these are on my website and also on the Airdrop Excel, which I have updated. See my Airdrop Excel guide, guys. It's down below in the description. I show you the best airdrops to farm. I've put all of these into the red list. In my opinion, these are not worth farming right now. Apex, Aster, Vest, Ostium, all of these you should not care about. Even Paradex for me, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a good airdrop, but I have a very big issue with Paradex and I really need you to understand this. Right now the market values perpetuals according to the money they make. So Paradex right now, they don't make a lot of funds on fees. They don't make a lot of revenue. Weekly revenue is so down, their fees annualized is like 16 million. So if I do a 30x, 20x of that, they're going to be worth maybe 1 billion maximum. I really don't see the value in Paradex. To be honest, I'm just farming it because I want to give it a chance, but I really don't believe in it. I fundamentally don't believe in it. Their growth has stagnated. They're not growing. I think Extended and Pacifica are more solid targets. I know a lot of people don't like Pacifica, but when you have Jupiter here, when you have Drift, and you literally dominate the market on Solana. I cannot be bearish on you. Like, Pacifica is doing a tremendous job. They're sustaining high volume. They're doing a good job. I really like it. I really, really like it. Also, Extended is very solid. But again, my issue with Extended is that they're not making a lot of fees. Their fees are growing, which is a positive. They're going to be doing about $1 million per week. But still, this is not enough. They have to grow to at least 5 to 10 million a week for me to consider them as a big perpetual DEX with a lot of value. But still, I think it's a solid target. I think all of these that we have discussed right now are EV. And one funny thing is that I have talked about these perpetuals for so long. And look at this. All of them are right now on the top 10. In the past, there were so many others. But where is Raya? Where is Raya? Where his Raya went? I cannot see it. Is it here? Maybe it's here, but I'm not seeing it. Where is Raya? They have removed it. Raya, protocol. TVL, where is the volume? Let's see the volume of Raya. Ooh, okay. Someone recently has died out. Where is Raya? Perp volume, 500 million, 6, 400, 200. Interesting. Yeah, Raya is also one in this category that is not making money. Lighter is making about $1 million a day, which is good. Hyperliquid, very solid. We all know when they're due their next airdrop, it's going to be massive. Aster is massively shrinking. Their new campaign is very disappointing. However, I'm very bullish on their token. I have opened up some high-risk longs on the Aster token. I think it's continuously going to go up, but you should not touch it. You should not farm it. Apex Protocol, guys, Apex Protocol sadly has lost all of the hype. It's doing volume, but valuation-wise, the token is at a very bad phase. And when they drop their airdrop, I think it's only going to go down. I don't see value in it. It's pretty much similar to Avantis. Both are solid platforms, good platforms that no longer have hype and I think will start to shrink down tremendously. Even though I think Avantis is a solid platform, I think it's quite overvalued. Else, all of the other platforms are significantly undervalued. And yeah, a lot of people have asked me about Variational, which I have on the Airdrop Excel guide over here. They can talk to me about all of these platforms. Guys, I really like Variational. It's a solid platform, but I'm not going to farm it because I don't have enough funds. Vest and Ostium are also very nice platforms, but I cannot farm them because I don't have the funds. So at the end of the day, I'm following the guide that I have shown you in the past, which is focusing on what I think the winners are. And for me, Avantis, not a winner. It's removed. It's removed. I will put I don't know, maybe remove this. These are the winners for me, and these are all time-based. So if I had to remake this chart again, just to give you a little bit of an update, what I would do here is tell you that this is December, okay? This is December. So I remove this icon here. I will do a $500 split between these two, okay? So it's a $500 split here, and then we have based, bullpen. This fucked up now. So yeah. Okay, let me remove all of these bullshit. So I'm going for Lighter and EdgeX right now, just to make sure that I do the compounding correctly. Then I'm going to do Paradex, okay? I'm going then with Paradex, as you can see here. Just make sure to have everything correct. Based, okay? Just showing you the new strategy here, guys. It's very important. I know this is really boring, very unprepared. Sorry for that. So this is January. These platforms will tokenize inside January, okay? So this is January. And then you have Bullpen, you have Pacifica. You've got all of these sort of very nice looking platforms that will then tokenize again. And a lot of people will tell me, okay, why do you do, Bullpen? What would you win with Bullpen? Well, Bullpen is a platform that is growing. I really, really, really like it, to be honest with you. And okay, we also have Extended here. So Bullpen has Hyperliquid in it as well. So I really, really like it because you could get volume on a secondary wallet inside Hyperliquid. So you could get 2 airdrops from Hyperliquid. And all of these are probably Q1 2026. I would put it as Q1 2026. It could be age 1, so meaning the first half of 2026. These are more high risk because they will probably tokenize later. I think the latest one will be Pacifica, but it remains to be seen. So that's how my current strategy looks like. So we began November, let's say with $1,000 let's put the actual dollars here. It was 2,500. So I've done $120-$50 split between these. And on this point, hopefully I will make about 3x returns. So here we're going to be with about $4,000 if my long positions play out correctly. And at this point, we're going to be farming with about $10,000. So that's the splits that I'm targeting at this point for Bullpen, Pacifica, and Extended. Of course, on Pacifica right now, I have so many points. I'm not flexing, guys. I'm just showing you that I walk the talk. Like, I'm doing the work, I'm doing the volume. On Pacifica, I'm putting some long trades in. Not very profitable at the moment, but it's totally fine for me. So on Pacifica right now, I have about 10,000 points, yet to get rewarded the latest points of the past week. But let's say that we go to my airdrop guide, points calculator. I have updated Pacifica to have the latest point system for 1 year of campaign. Let's put 1 billion fully diluted valuation and 20% airdrop. This is worth $4,000 according to my current estimates. If I stop farming right now, Pacifica. If it goes for 500 million, again, it's going to be very, very solid, to be honest. Like, okay, 0.5. Again, $2,000. If I stop farming today, if I get no more points. On Extended, I think I have, let's say for a 500 million fully diluted valuation, I have about 400 points. With a 30% airdrop, this is 1.2K. This is also a very solid return. On Extended, Paradex, let's say that they do 1 billion. I have like 300 points. 20% airdrop, it's going to be pennies. It's not going to be worth pretty much shit, pretty much anything. So I'm not very bullish on Paradex, to be completely honest with you. However, I'm very, very bullish on EdgeX, Extended, Pacifica, Lighter. A Lighter probably will go for 4 billion. I have about 40 points. At 30% airdrop, this $4,000, $1,100. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now, to be completely honest with you. I know a lot of people ask me about other airdrops, but I have my specific lane. I study specific things, and the data show me that these are the solid targets. I trust the data because I have verified the data over time. We have comparisons with other platforms, and this is what happens. If the data are wrong for some reason, well, then we reevaluate. So if Lighter and EdgeX are disappointing, well, that's something to think about. But I think both of them will be at 4 billion fully diluted valuations. It remains, of course, to be seen if this, if this gets verified, if this is actually what is going to happen. But that's what I'm targeting. Lighter, the biggest in volume right now, and EdgeX, the second biggest in revenue right now, or the third behind Duster. So I'm farming the one that has most eyes on it right now, most volume, and I farm also one of the biggest in money making that will give a big portion of airdrop. That's what I'm doing, and then I'm rotating backwards to Paradex, which you can see over here. I'm going to farm based because I think Hyperliquid is going to do an airdrop in 2026. I firmly believe it. And then somewhere here, they have also added Bullpen. So Bullpen right now is not huge. They do about 6 million a day, 100 million per 7 days. But you can really rank up there fast. Like, I'm in the top 500 people. So yeah, one of the things that's really scaring me in terms of Ethereal, which I told you I think is going to be very, very solid, is the fact that they have not yet opened it, okay? That's something that is scaring me. And also it scares me that Ethena is dying significantly. And this is a very important thing because Ethena is invested in a lot of projects, is a very big platform, stablecoin platform, and their token is really significantly dying out. Their market cap and their market value of their stablecoin is also significantly dying down. And both based and also Ethereal, but also if you hold Jupe, all of them are connected to Ethena in some way or form. So that's very bearish for the whole altcoin, meme coin that we're talking about. So that's something to keep in mind. And I'm going with the minimum risk possible at the moment. One of the things about delta neutral and farming perpetuals is that we don't lose out to these market movements because we have stable coins. So we exchange fees for tokens. And when we started doing this, the market was at $200 Solana, 100,000, 110,000 on Bitcoin. So we didn't lose funds during that drop. So even if we want to stop farming any of these airdrops, we would literally go back and do a long position on Solana or whatever, or just buy the tokens we want right now using the leftover funds from the delta neutral strategy, which is also another positive. So if the market goes down, we can just buy the market at a lower price. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's something that you need to understand, keep in your mind, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.